Hey everyone, today we are diving into a spine-chilling story. Are you ready? He arrived at Professor Kim's building, ready for a game of hide and seek. It seemed last night's card counting paid off. This time he had some new ideas. As people started leaving the hotel, he thought, "Good evening, 3 a.m. He had subtitles just as he was on the verge of giving up his search for an opportunity. He happened to run into Professor Kim, who was locking the door. "Hey, did you reserve the elevator for me? Are you from North Korea? What are you doing?" The professor was busy locking up. "I'm just here too. Is it the cold air from North Korea?" Jiunam's heart raced, but he wasn't leaving just yet. He squatted in a corner, playing spy quietly. He watched the professor go upstairs and the driver's reactions below until the fifth floor light flickered and the driver finally drove off. He rushed home, jotted down the info on a calendar, thinking, "Did I miss anything?" Right, think again. Using the hallway sensor light, he squatted on the fourth floor, time managing the light changes, simulating his next move. Before the hotel locked up, he lurked on the fifth floor stairs, waiting for the target to appear for a lightning strike. After quickly subduing the target, he threw a paper ball at the sixth floor motion sensor light, then kept watch until the driver left. Following Old Mind's orders, he planned to cut off the target's finger to complete the task. Thinking to himself, but he didn't act immediately. Instead, he focused on finding his wife. The search result left him flabbergasted. He found the restaurant where his wife worked, but the boss said she quickly ran off with a fishmonger. Although the boss didn't say it directly, Jiunam's heart pounded. Is this a cruel twist of fate? He was determined to find her this time, hoping that white cold needle truck would hold the key. After a few days of stakeout, he finally spotted the bald man and called out to him when no one was around. He presented his wife's photograph, obtained her whereabouts, only to discover the place deserted and in complete disarray. Jiunam's heart suddenly sank with a heavy thud. He panicked and knocked on the neighbor's door. The neighbor mentioned hearing a fight earlier, and Jiunam immediately felt something was off. He rushed back, rummaged for a fruit knife, squatting in the corner like a movie superhero, keeping a close eye on the door. The whole night passed with no one showing up, and he didn't want to miss this window of opportunity. With only 2 days left to return, he desperately fought for more time to find his wife. He called Old Mine, hoping for an extension of 2 days, but his request was totally ignored. Old Mine threatened him, saying the consequences would be on him if he didn't complete the task on time. After hanging up, he painfully weighed his options and reluctantly prioritized Old Mine's task. Just as he was preparing to act, 2 shifty-looking men suddenly appeared. They were looking around and quickly ducked into the hallway. The spot they disappeared into was where Jiunam had scouted earlier, leaving him dumbfounded. The target, Professor Kim, appeared right then, and what happened next left him in shock. Professor Kim was attacked by those 2. Just as he mustered up his courage, an unexpected occurrence took place, and the situation on the upper floor didn't go smoothly at all. One killer fell from upstairs, crashing onto a car, startling the driver, who immediately opened the rolling door and dashed inside. Blood flowed down the stairs, and it was Professor Kim who was first in sight, only to find the driver committing the crime next. A major battle was on the verge of breaking out, and Jiunam had no choice but to focus on self-preservation, since the driver obviously had no plans to let him escape alive. The driver launched an aggressive attack, but getting too caught up, Jiunam managed to outmaneuver him, leading to the driver meeting his. Jiunam finally came to his senses. Was that $60,000 about to slip away? Following Old Mind's instructions, just as he was about to take the man's finger, the guy ended up knocking him off instead. Just when the professor's wife showed up, the situation froze. He was stunned and hastily turned to flee, but the police sirens outside interrupted him. If caught, he can't clear his I am not cute. Graph gamma I am not letter 3 CA serial letter 4E3A in impound copyright. Smuggling and finger-cutting would land him in trouble. He rushed into the professor's house, noticed the police approaching, and had no choice but to leap down, with his physical agility becoming his lifesaver. Using his nimble movements and strong survival instinct, he finally secured a glimmer of hope. After this ordeal, he couldn't worry about his wife anymore. Getting back home was the top priority. But when he arrived at the agreed spot with the boat ticket, he found there was his own ticket. He had no alternative but to search for clues once again. This time, he found the address wasn't a dock at all, and even old mine who assigned him the task was missing. Jiunam slowly realized that he might have fallen into a trap set by this gang. The subtitles read, "The police were on the trail of a suspect when they noticed a man keeping his head down all the time. Just as they were about to verify his identity, the man suddenly launched a frenzied attack like a mad dog. You little punk, don't move. I've got the red line. Gotcha, gotcha, I've got you in my grasp. Don't move. I told you, don't move."